lot of you guys probably remember me talking about the partnership between Algorand and Ferrari, but another race car brand is now teaming up. A supercar brand is teaming up with Hedera. So this launches some of our Hedera news today, which we have a lot of news to cover, but let's get to this. Let's see what race car company that Hedera is partnering with. And this is right from Tata, from the McLaren F1 Discord. McLaren Racing, well, actually, let's back up a little bit. This is from Cointelegraph. New McLaren Racing partners with Hedera to launch Web3 based fan experiences and digital collectibles. That's right, McLaren, the race car brand, or the fancy cars that people buy to show off how rich they are, is partnering with Hedera for Web3 based fan experiences and digital collectibles. Now, Tata picked up something very interesting. You know, friend of the channel, we follow each other, I believe, yes. And he picked this up off the Discord from McLaren Racing. McLaren Racing is focused on how they can use and integrate Hedera tech beyond the collectibles program. So watch this space. Tata says, as a lifelong F1 fan, I'd love to see this real-world use case exploration. So I think that's interesting because, so the partnership with Ferrari and Algorand is to have these special tokens to give out to Ferrari super fans so they can get access to the top cars. Because I don't know if you guys know how Ferrari works. Not like I'm like a Ferrari person for sure. But the Ferrari, you know, so the way Ferrari works is like you can't just go buy whatever Ferrari you want. Even if you have the money, you have to start in the early stages and work your way up. So that's how Ferrari works. And then the Algorand is going to have these special tokens that go to the top Ferrari buyers so they can get access to the top Ferraris. Now McLaren, and actually Green Blue had an interesting point here. He says the 15 people that own McLarens must be turbo excited, but it sounds like this isn't for necessarily owners, which is what the Ferrari one is. This one appears to be for fans of F1 racing and the McLaren team. So that's certainly a bigger demographic than the number of people who would own McLarens, which, you know, I'm not going to buy one of those anytime soon, or a Ferrari for that matter. And in fact, Jay Leno won't own a Ferrari just because he doesn't like how they operate. He thinks it's BS that they, you know, they have this policy that, like you said, you can't just buy any Ferrari. They're super restrictive on all that stuff. I get it. That's their choice. I kind of like the old one. I really like the Ferrari that was in the original Vacation movie. Personally, that's the one I like. But anyway, I thought this was a pretty cool piece of news, but far from the biggest news this week.